Welcome. Atlas is excited to introduce two new models, Xenotest 220 and 220 Plus. They represent the latest xenon technology for textile light fastness testing, designed with more than 50 years of experience in manufacturing xenon test equipment for the textile industry. Please follow us on our brief tour to learn about the benefits Xenotest 220 has to offer. Textile light fastness testing evaluates the textile color against color change or fading from the negative effects of daylight. This is simulated inside test chambers using xenon light sources. The fading of colors is something that everyone has probably observed in everyday life. The industry acknowledges the issue, and improvements are continuously made throughout the entire supply chain. Xenon test chambers are used at an early stage by the people making the colorants and dye stuffs, by those dyeing the yarns, and finally the companies making the various end products such as fabrics, garments, carpets, and other textiles. The most commonly used test methods are the industry standard for light fastness, ISO 105B02, and AATCC test method number 16. These textile standards have their origin in the 1950s when Atlas introduced the very first xenon light fastness test instruments in 1954, the Xenotest 150. Since that time, Atlas has collaborated with the global textile industry to continuously improve reliability, product performance, and ease of use. The Xenotest 220 is Atlas's latest innovation based on air-cooled xenon technology, following the successful path of the Xenotest 150. When testing, consistent long-term instrument reliability is essential to everyone. Xenotest 220 fulfills this fundamental need as it combines proven chamber designs and controls complemented with modern technology. Xenotest models are operated all over the world and are known for their reliability. Typical service lifetimes are 15 to 20 years or more. In short, Xenotest is a brand you can trust. Test chamber uniformity is another important factor, as each sample should be tested under the same conditions. Xenotest 220 measures and controls both light and temperature on the sample rack using the advanced xenosensitive sensor. Its proven performance guarantees narrow tolerances for irradiance and black standard temperature of only plus or minus 4%, while industry standards only require a minimum of plus or minus 10%. The Xenotest 220 offers the performance you need to reliably evaluate your product quality. Atlas's premium technology is also reflected in the optical filter systems. Two filter systems, one for ISO testing and another one for AATCC test methods, are available. Each match the spectral requirements of the standards and are non-aging, meaning that once installed, they will last a lifetime. Improving ease of use has always played an important role in Atlas's product development. New in the 220 are screwless design sample holders, which allow quick and easy sample preparation. Cover masks and test samples simply slide into the holders, saving time and effort. Important for existing Xenotest users, the sample size in the 220 is the same as in other Xenotest instruments, thus permitting the same sample preparation across all models. Xenotest 220 and 220 Plus both feature multiple language capability for easier programming. The language set includes the common Asian and European languages. Both the touchscreen on the advanced model 220 Plus and the keypad on the basic 220 model are menu-driven, self-explanatory, and intuitive to use. The Xenotest 220 Plus includes software feature updates such as the XenoTouch add-ons. These add-ons simplify daily work by allowing you to connect to your 220 Plus. By connecting to your local area network, you can utilize such valuable features as remote control, email service, or online monitoring. Another important benefit of these new models is increased capacity, twice the capacity compared to the Xenotest 150S Plus, while maintaining the same footprint. The specimen rack of the 220 holds 19 double sample holders for a total of 38 samples, compared to the Xenotest 150's maximum of 22. Inside a 220, you can now easily test 200 to 250 single textile samples in one run. The generous capacity makes the 220 the ideal standard light fastness tester for both independent users as well as commercial test laboratories, as the cost per test sample is reduced significantly. Finally, the Xenotest 220's efficient use of power and water makes it one of the most economical rotating rack instruments to operate. The new Xenotest 220 and 220 Plus stand for long-lasting reliability, easy handling, and outstanding economic value. All you need for your textile light fastness testing. Thank you.